Hello everyone, how have you been? I hope you have been great. I am Vicheka, a teacher at Prelude New Generation School. Currently, I'm studying at New Generation Pedagogical Research Center. Today, I'm going to show you a grammar lesson. We focus on for conditional sentence for grade 9 students. Okay, so before we start our lesson, I just want to review the previous lesson for you. I have 3 questions to check whether you still remember our previous lesson or not. The first one. When do we use zero conditional sentence, everyone? Okay. We use zero conditional when result clause generally happens. Okay, it's good. Next. What is the form of it? The form of zero conditional is yes, if plus present simple plus comma plus present simple, or present simple plus if plus present simple. Okay, it's the last question. Can you give me an example? Okay. Yes, if water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. So in this case, we can see that normally the water must boil if it reaches 100 degrees. Yes. So if we want to talk about the situation where the result clause normally happens after the condition, we have to use zero conditional. Okay, it's good. Now let's get started. Here's our today's lesson. First, conditional sentence. So everyone, by the end of the lesson, you guys will be able to first identify the form of for conditional sentence correctly through exercises. Second, practice the use of for conditional sentence accurately through exercises as well. And the last one, you guys will be able to create sentences using for conditional sentence to talk about your daily life in sequence of the story. So we have 3 objectives within today's lesson. Okay, so everyone, please take a look at this. What is it? Okay. Yes, it is the sea. So everyone, imagine if you go to this place, what will you do? Some of you might say, if I go to this place, I will go fishing. Or I will go fishing if I go to this place. So both of them have the same meanings. Okay. Now it's time for us to draw the form from the examples that we have created. So here is the examples. If I go to the sea, I will go fishing. So everyone, please take a look at the black color cloth together. What cloth do we call it? We call it, yes, we call it if clause or condition. So within if clause, what do we have? Please take a look at this clause together. What do we have within a clause? Yes, we have if plus present simple. Okay, here is if and verbs go is simple present. So within a clause, we have if plus present simple. Okay, so now please take a look at the red color clause. Okay, so what do we call it? We call it, yes, we call it result clause. So within the result clause, what do we use? What tense do we use? We use, here, please take a look. I is the subject, will plus verb base form. So the result clause we use future simple here, will plus verb base form, which is in future simple. So again, in the if clause, we use if plus present simple. Within result clause, we use future simple. Okay, we can draw the form by, yes, the form of for conditional sentence is if plus present simple plus comma plus future simple. Okay, or we can also say future simple plus if plus present simple. The difference between these two is just like you see here. we can see the comma. So if you want to use if clause at the beginning of the sentence, you have to put the comma. But if you don't want to use comma, you just put if clause at the end of the sentence. Okay? Okay, talk about the action. Has it happened or not yet? This action. If I go to the sea, I will go. If I go to the sea, I will go fishing. So let's talk about the action. Has it happened or not yet? Okay. Which one is the correct answer? Has happened or not yet? Yes, the action actually not yet happened, right? Okay, so please take a look at the use of for conditional sentence together. For conditional sentence refer to things that will probably happen in the future if the condition is met. It's like our example. If I go to the sea, I will go fishing. Here is the result. The action that will probably happen after it met the condition of going to the sea. So if the condition of going to the sea is met, it means it happens. Here the result will probably happen afterward. So we have to use for conditional sentence. Yes. And it for conditional sentence also commonly used when we talk about possible plan, promise, warning, and persuading someone. So now please take a look. If I go to the sea, I will go fishing. Which one is it in? Is it in possible plans, promise, persuading, or warnings? Yes, everyone. If I go to the sea, I will go fishing. What is it about? Yes, it is about your plans. You might it's talking about your plan. So it's like here's your plan. Your plan is to go fishing if you happen to go to the sea, right? Okay, good. Next. If you have me, I will give you a gift. So please take a look at this and look at the use. Possible plan, promise, warning, and persuading. Which one? Yes, the correct answer is promise. So it's like you promise to someone. If he or she have you, you will probably give him or her a gift, right? So it talks about your promise. Okay, good. Take a look at more examples. Okay, everyone, please look at this. A boy holding a pencil with a book. He might be a student like you guys, right? So what can we say about him by using for conditional sentence? Yes, we can say, if we try hard to study, we will pass an exam. Or if you don't want here, we use if clause at the beginning of the sentence, right? So we have to put comma. But if you don't want to put comma, what can we say? Okay, we can say, we will pass an exam if we try hard to study. Okay, and here is the condition, and here is the result. Okay, next. Yes, this sentence is talking about persuading. It's like persuading you guys to try hard to study in order to pass the exam. Okay. Everyone, I hope you know this place. So, what can we say about this place by using for conditional? Yes, we can say if you go to Japan, you will spend a lot of money. So here, we use if clause at the beginning, so we have to put comma. Or we can just say, you will spend a lot of money if you go to Japan. So in this case, it is in warning. It's like warning you to be ready. If you want to go to Japan, you have to earn, or you have to have a lot of money first. Okay, time for us to do the practice. What you have to do within our exercise is to underline the correct word form. So the first one, if we go to the city, we visit or will visit the museum. So what you have to do is to underline the correct answer between visit and will visit. Which one is the correct answer? Okay. Next, I buy or will buy a house near the sea if I earn a lot of money. So you have to choose between these two. And the last, if you buy or will buy, the same thing but different meanings. If you buy or will buy a laptop, you will need a new speaker. So what you have to do is to underline the correct answer. Okay, you have 3 minutes to do your exercise. Okay, it's now 3 minutes gone, so please take a look at the answer together. The first one, if you go to the city, we visit or will visit. Which one is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer is will visit. Why? Because you look here, we have if clause and the rest must be the result, right? So within the result, what tense do we use? Yes, we use future simple within result clause. So between visit and will visit. So here will visit is in future simple. So the correct answer is will visit. Good. Next, as everyone, which one is the correct answer between buy and will buy? Yes, the correct answer is will buy. So here it's the result, right? If I buy a house near the sea, it is the result. So within result, we have to use future simple. That's why we choose will buy. Okay, the last one, the same thing, buy and will buy. But which one is the correct answer? Yes. So here is the if clause, right? So within if clause, what do we use? Yes, we use present simple. So here we have to choose this one. Good. Now we have done our first exercise. Okay, everyone, here's the last exercise within today's lesson. Okay, what you have to do is to read all the sentences into correct order. The first one, get a job, get extra money, and we have the clue if we. So you have to think what should we use in if clause and what should we use in the result clause. Okay. Okay. Second, study hard, pass the exam. It's like our example, so you might get some idea. And we have the clue if she. So the last one, a taxi driver drive a pink car, and we have the clue he and if he. So, okay, so everyone, you have 3 minutes to complete this exercise. Okay. Okay. Yes, 3 minutes gone. So please answer our exercise together. Yes, here if we get a job, we will get extra money. So here we can see here if we get a job, if the condition and we will get extra money is the result. Okay, how about this? Study hard, pass the exam. If she, yes, if she study hard, she will pass the exam. And the last one, yes, he will drive a pink car if he is a taxi driver. So here is the condition and here is the result. Good. Okay, we have done our second exercise. Okay, so before we end the lesson, I just want to wrap up what we have learned. Okay, today we have learned about first conditional sentence, and the form of first conditional sentence is if plus present simple plus comma plus future simple, right? And we can also say future simple plus if plus present simple if we don't want to use comma, meaning that we don't want to use if clause at the beginning of the sentence. We can use it at the end of the sentence, but remember that if you use if clause at the beginning of the sentence, you have to put comma. But if you use if clause at the end of the sentence, you don't need any comma for that. Okay. Okay, and for conditional sentence is used to refer to things that will probably happen in the future if it met the condition or if the condition is met, right? Okay, and here's the example. If you do your homework, you will get extra mark. And here is the homework. Okay. Actually, there are 3 sections in our homework, but for section 1 and section 2, you guys get familiar with that. But for section 3, I just want to give the instruction for that. What you have to do in the last section is to create sentences in sequence of the story. So please take a look at the example. If I have enough money, I will buy a new car. And if I have a new car, I will go to Cohort. And if I go to Cohort, I will enjoy swimming. So what you can see is that these 3 sentences are in sequence of the story, right? So what you have to do is to create your own sentences by using for conditional sentence. You can use the topics that you like, but make sure that those sentences are in sequence of the story. Okay, and here's the links that you can access to our homework. Everyone, now it comes to the end of our today's lesson, and thank you for watching.